Exclusive news: Peter Obi informs Tinubu that travelling alone will not draw investment, announces Newsinfo. The federal administration led by President Bola Tinubu has been advised by former Labour Party presidential candidate Peter Obi to give priority to fostering an atmosphere that encourages economic success. Saying this, Peter Obi is very consistent and he never gives up. He's always trying to advise, and really he really means well, trying to advise and telling them what to do. That's only if they will listen, but they are not. Peter Obi says travelling alone won't draw investments. Tinubu Obi pointed out that President's frequent international trips have not resulted in the necessary FDI. Among other international destinations, President Tinubu has visited Senegal, the United Arab Emirates, UAE, France, China, Brazil, and Saudi Arabia since taking office. The goal of the trips, according to the presidency, was to draw in foreign investors. Nobody wants to come and invest with all the things that they are seeing going on in the country. Do you think they are blind? They are not blind. They are not blind. They will not come and invest in a place where you can start your business today, and in the next 2-3 years, you will come and say, no, you no longer want this thing here. You want to destroy it. So they go back to square one. No foreign investor will want to come into a country where corruption is the order of the day. Nobody wants to come and invest here. Even your own investors, they are running outside. You now want to bring foreign investors. From where to where? The former presidential candidate for the Labour Party said in a statement Monday morning that only the proper policies, strong leadership, and a favourable economic climate can draw in international investors. Exactly. Noting the accomplishment of the US President Donald Trump like a bee and honey relationship, investment naturally flows to locations where the environment is favourable. Yes. You cannot tell somebody to come and invest in this kind of condition that we are living in this country. No lights. Fuel is expensive. How do you want them to run their businesses? How would they come and invest in something that they know that they might not make enough profit? If it was you, would you invest in this kind of country? No. You're looking for foreign investors. How? Nobody's going to come and invest there with all the things that is going on in this country. I want to just observe and note where investment flows and why. To places with an inevitable favourable environment have never and will not compare the United States of America with its GDP of over $28 trillion to our GDP of about $250 billion, which is less than 1% of the USA GDP. For instance, this month, $1.1 trillion investment inflow into the United States was a result of favourable conditions and intangible assets. He claimed that this was accomplished without the president travelling the globe to solicit these kinds of contributions. Additionally, the former governor of Anambra State asked the government to take inspiration from nations like Vietnam, India, Indonesia, and others that have made significant investments in vital areas of their growth. I've always believed that a productive society can be unleashed and entrepreneurship can flourish if the proper leadership is in place, giving priority to intangible assets, security, the rule of law, and resources distributed to productive areas wisely. They should just listen to this man. He's giving them good advice. Just listen to him. Forget that it is Peter Obi that is advising you, but listen to the advice he's giving. Consequently, this will draw investment on par with those in other populous developing countries such as ours. For instance, Indonesia, which has a population of about 265 million, just 10 to 15% more than Nigeria's 230 million, has made investments in vital sectors including poverty alleviation, healthcare, and education. They have made great progress and drawn in international investment thanks to this concentration. See now, especially for healthcare. See if Donald Trump says he's going to stop all the help that they give to Nigeria, all the HIV drugs that they give, all the malaria drugs, they're not going to sponsor it anymore. So what do you think is going to happen with people that are living with that disease? They're going to start dying because those drugs are expensive. And it is the US that has been helping us to get those drugs. Now they don't want to sponsor it again. And what do you think is going to happen? So we really need to invest in our healthcare, in our poverty alleviation, in education. So that these people will say that, okay, yes, these people are doing okay. We can lend a helping hand to them. But the corruption is too. The people are spending the money on something else. And so why would they keep supporting you? They will not. They will not. I hope they really listen to this advice. So The nominal GDP of nations like Indonesia, which was around $165 billion in 2000, has increased by more than 8 times to approximately $1.39 trillion in 2024, with a nominal GDP of about $475 billion in 2000. Countries like India now have a GDP of about $3.73 trillion in 2024, an increase of almost 8 times. Countries like Vietnam, which had a nominal GDP of roughly $31 billion in 2000, have increased by more than 16 times to a GDP of about $506 billion in 2024. The nominal GDP of our nation, Nigeria, was around $70 billion in 2000. By 2024, it has increased by more than 3 times to over $210 billion. At this point, we need to learn from these similar nations what they have done to attain such growth and fervently implement those tactics. Currently, Indonesia is drawing almost 10 times as much foreign direct investment as we are. We should strive for this type of economic transformation by imitating the tactics of countries that have achieved success in comparable situations. They said exactly, copy good things, stop copying bad things. If you see something that is okay in this country, come and implement it in your country. It's better that way. But no, you don't want to listen because it's Peter Obi that is advising you. I don't understand. Martins Nwankwo says a new Nigeria indeed is possible. Peter Obi should continue giving these economic tips to the present leaders whether they understand it or not. Though they lack the basic intellectual capacity required due to their mindset, but majority of Nigerians appreciated a new Nigeria is very possible. Please, Atiku should stop his posturing to think about Nigeria, not himself. Anthony Chidbata says Tinubu is chasing shadow. They don't know where to start. Start from somewhere. Not only it is my turn, your turn is on your table, so that start working. Let us see. It's possible for you to say subsidy is gone, but can't work. Mr. President, you can't endanger our life like this, I'm telling you. It is well. Chidera Nora says, teach those hopeless and useless people if they will listen and learn. Let them do. I hope they listen, really. They really need to listen to this person because he has a lot of advice for them. It is well. Isioma Oboy says, it's so unfortunate that most Nigerians don't go learn how Malaysia became one of the richest countries in the world. What made them rich came from Nigeria. Just 7 palm kernel. Imagine. It is well. Celestine Adams says Tinubu's name is Jagaban. It's Jaga travel he likes, wasting our commonwealth. Not be small. No be small wastage. It is well. Yesterday says same people have been accusing President Bola Ahmed to be jockeying around investment to surely come when we finally address terrorism that had bedeviled our land. Where? I beg, stop saying rubbish. Uchenna says, Afolabi Kuti, what did you call yourself? You be really mumu. What did you know? Somebody is better than you 10 million times. He's talking, you are talking there. Nonsense. Is it because it's Peter Obi that said it? Exactly. Some people will be angry that it's Peter Obi that is advising, but really, the advice is a very, very important advice, so they should listen. They should listen. No. My listeners, over to you. Leave your thoughts in the comment section. Don't forget to like, to share, and subscribe. Thank you for listening. See you some other time. Bye.